So I'm going to talk about these cookbooks, and although I think James would really enjoy this one because you can see there's, I have this marked in here, just a minute, I'll find it. There's a recipe for Easy Whip 2 ways, the Aquafaba and the coconut whip on page 53. And I did enjoy the fact that he didn't take credit for those whip things that they've been around for. He just says they've been around forever, kind of thing, or whatever. And the Aquafaba is kind of new, but him. Yeah. So I did appreciate that. Now, the recipes, I think they're kind of silly, but James would find them fun. And I think James would enjoy watching his. Apparently, he has a cooking show because
I like cooking shows. Pretty good, you know. Even Paula Deen.
And it's kind of funny, kind of recipes or whatever. Like the one on the cover, you can see this one's called. It's from page 90: Bacon, Macaroni, and Cheese Barbecue Blue Burger. And
that sounds like something that Mike Holmes would do.
I don't know. It's just wild.
I'm waiting for him to get a cooking show.
But at the same time, I wouldn't want to eat it. And here's a recipe on page. I'll just take the thing out so you can see.
There's a lot of bacon and
it's
stuff, right?
It's vegan though. This is vegan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, it's but a lot of people like the bacon flavor, so they're vegan bacon, whatever. So this is bacon cinnamon roll burger with peanut butter. If you can picture that. Anyway.
Okay. I'll try not to throw up on camera.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of these shakes. This one is pumpkin cream cheese latte shake. And if you could see that there, all of these crazy things, like there's no way, how do you even?
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of these shakes that are crazy. There's like one with a birthday cake piece on top, or some donuts, or...
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's just
He's
silly.
got a sense of humor. Did you see the back picture?
Yes. And as much as...
He got ketchup on his fingers and on his nose.
Yes. And I think James would enjoy this, but he's very much a yellow.
Yeah.
And
he's almost as bad a dresser as I am. It's impressive.
Yeah. But I think he would be entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
But now this is what I've been trying to explain is here's this recipe for kale me crazy ice cream. You don't want kale in ice cream.
No,
it's not going to be good.
No.
It might look pretty on a TV show or in a magazine, but no, you do not want to eat that.
Never mix kale with anything that it will destroy.
And I wanted to point out yellow smiles. They're not real. They're very aggressive looking.
Like Farrah Fawcett's? Yeah, he's showing
very aggressive
lower teeth.
Smile.
That's the key to it.
And but even this one is it's silly. It's all for the camera. Like, what is this about? This is all just acting. It's not a real smile. And here's another one. That's not a real smile.
Yeah,
and
maybe his drama career failed or something.
I don't know,
you know,
but I do not enjoy seeing. When I say yellow smiles, I mean yellow personality type.
Got it. Just.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the keto bread. Now I put a recipe.
The key to bread or keto?
Oh, I didn't mark anything interesting there. Just for me. So I'll sit down because I don't have anything to show in that book. And I have a hot water bottle in here. But anyway, the keto bread recipe book wasn't good at all. There's a few recipes that I will try
to modify, right?
But personally, it's not like I necessarily have a problem with a ketogenic diet. Exactly. It's just a lot of the time I think people who go ketogenic, they're really just wanting a way to keep eating unhealthy things in mass quantities, and be able to burn it off somehow. And it's honestly making bread out of mozzarella cheese and cream cheese and all this stuff. I mean,
Sounds like a bit too much even for me.
Yeah, you have to look at it and go, this cannot possibly be healthy. And there's one point at the beginning where they're talking about keto flu. Well, this is Faith Gorski, the author, is talking about during the first 2 weeks of being on the keto diet, this page 12, you may experience some symptoms that people refer to as the keto flu. These symptoms may consist of the following: headaches, chills, ashy skin tone, sensitivity to light and sound, nausea, dizziness, brain fog, insomnia, irritability, GI issues. I mean, honestly, that should be a little bit of a warning to people that maybe this isn't a good idea, right? Honestly, any sensible person
Any
feeling
one of those
this way would go, maybe not a healthy choice. I mean, anyway, if you just try eating a lot of greens, like there's one thing about a ketogenic diet that it can be healthy if you're burning off healthier fats and eating healthier foods, like a lot of greens. You're going to be healthier anyway. If you're eating a lot of, whether you're eating greens and not ketogenic, or you're ketogenic and you're eating a lot of kale and stuff like that, you're going to be healthier. So, anyway. Party Down Season 2. I guess that's what I'm talking about. So, it's funny, I shouldn't do this, but I was reading some of the comments on my videos, and one person had made a comment, it was something like, why do you people buy so many videos, or something, and
that was worth the price of admission, I gotta tell you. Have we
don't.
ever bought one new?
Well, no, not new.
Never
but
new.
This we did buy from the library book sale. It was fill a bag for $5, and so I mean you can fit a lot of DVDs in a bag for $5 anyway. And they were giving out, this time they were giving out library bags, which were very well made, that cost retail $7 each.
So we're actually making money.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, by taking their stuff. So
yeah, we made $2.
Yes.
So these things, they were paying us to take them.
Yes. So. Basically. So in this case, yes, I guess technically we did buy
but
Party
for
Down.
minus dollars.
Yes, and but that's not the point I'm trying to make with this video review thing and book review thing. Is I'm trying to say, don't buy them.
Never
buy them, because you can borrow them from your public library, and that's what we do. We borrow
and
the
our
things
library membership now is for free, right?
This year it is.
That will,
I don't know if
otherwise what is it, $10 a year?
Something like that, not much. And although the healthcare here in southern Alberta, hit or miss, more miss than hit, and so really it's just for the large part, it's a welfare system for the medical community. But
early retirement on full wages.
But one thing about the public library in Lethbridge, Alberta, is they have an excellent movie collection. So while you're not getting diagnosed with whatever conditions you have, you can be laid up and in pain, but watching movies non-stop, because there's a very large collection of those. Now, to get anything of value in that's not entertainment, then you really have to order that in from other public libraries, because ours doesn't have things like, say, the great courses. We got one in today from some other Chinook Arch Public Library. When I review it, I will let you know which one. But anyway, so Party Down, which I did pay for.
No, you got paid for.
Got paid for. I got a very nice bag out of it, and it was good for a few laughs. James said, "You must have liked it," and I said, "Well, not really." But he said, "You laughed a lot," and I said, "Well, the
Laughed
jokes were
loud
funny."
and loudly. So, yeah,
So yeah, the jokes were good, and the acting was good,
it was.
and there's a lot of recognizable faces in there, so it's definitely worth watching.
A lot
And
of potty mouth if people
Yeah.
are into that.
Yeah. But it's just not I'm not a part of that scene, and it doesn't interest me at all. It's a
Yellow type.
it's a very yellow world, and I'm not a part of, and I don't want to be.
You might want to explain what it is, right? Or
Okay.
did you already?
It's about caterers who are failed actors, or failed, like one of them is a script writer who can't get any work, a sci-fi script writer. And so these guys are just...
And it deservedly so. Remember that one guy was blowing him away on various sci-fi
I don't
trivia
remember.
things?
Anyway. So they're caterers, and they're really bad at it. They're very bad caterers. Like, it's funny because they're so bad at it, right? They're constantly on their cell phones, or like they're just very unprofessional, getting drunk or stoned all the time, or
On the job.
the one woman is older, and she's constantly trying to hit on
Clientele.
the guys to try to find a new husband or whatever. So
I gotta say, she does it so well.
oh, she's such a good actress.
Where's she off of? Will and Grace? That
Yeah.
came after. No, Will and Grace would have come before.
Yeah, well, and after, I guess, the revival.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, she's playing a different character.
Very different character in this, and so it shows how good she is as an actress, really. But there's a lot of quality acting in there, in that show. So I would say, yes, it's worth watching because the acting is good, and the jokes are funny, but it's just not really anything that we can relate to. It's just something that you look at and go, yeah, how can yellows get away with not working, or working so unprofessionally? But I mean, we've all worked with yellows, and we know that is the case for them anyway. And you go, and while you're working with them, you're like, how did they get away with that? But they do.
Because to say you're working with them,
No,
it doesn't describe.
exactly. No, it
'Cause you're
doesn't,
doing the
because you're
work,
working.
and they're kibitzing or whatever.
Whatever.
They're on their cell phones.
Yeah. And well, it's that's the thing about a yellow, is you can always get behind a yellow. You can support whatever they're
Whatever little cause they think.
they're doing, then you can get behind them, but they will never get behind you. That's the
Oh,
thing about
maybe
yellow.
with a little knife in there. Yeah, a little carving knife.
So, anyway,